Hi guys, welcome to another video. In this one, I'm gonna be trying out more Korean beauty and skincare products. Also, excuse this face. I am only wearing eyebrows and eyebrow pomade and also mascara. This mess, it's because I have to put on some skincare stuff, so I don't want to be putting it over makeup. That makes no sense. A couple of weeks ago, I uploaded a video to this channel and I was trying out some Korean beauty products, not skincare. And a website called Kosmeticsdirect reached out to me, and the cosmetics is with a K. I'm gonna link them down below. They reached out to me and they said that they really liked watching the video of me trying Korean makeup that I've never tried before, and they wanted me to collaborate with them and kind of review their website. And one thing that they claimed was that they try to compete with the other websites as far as prices go. So they try to make the prices as cheap as possible, and for me, I compared their prices to the nearest shop or place that I would purchase my skincare from, which would be Sephora.ca, so Canadian Sephora. So when I'm mentioning prices in this video, keep in mind that I'm mentioning them in Canadian dollars. But even if you kind of try to think of the numbers as US dollars, the website is still a little bit cheaper than other places. So I'm just gonna kind of go down the list of, oh, another thing. So I want to be honest with you guys as well. The website reached out to me saying that they want me to review them and kind of collaborate with them. And I let them know that, you know, if you guys want me to do kind of a video and that is interesting for people to watch and it's interesting for me to review, normally what I do is I don't review like one item unless, you know, it's a very special one item that actually is worth spending my whole video on, which is not that likely. I don't think I've ever really done that before. So I let them know, you know, if you send me a collection of something, then I have something to talk about. You know, it's worth talking about. Like, I don't want to be reacting to just like one product. So they gave me $100 US to spend on their website, and I ended up actually throwing an extra something in my basket and paid, I think, 20 something US dollars. I think I accidentally covered my own shipping, which is totally fine. I was happy to. I mean, given that like there's so much stuff here for me to use and review, I was totally happy to do that. So what I've purchased here has equaled to, like, I would say about 120 US dollars. So that means what I'm reviewing here equals to about 120 US dollars, which is actually not that crazy for Korean beauty. Korean beauty is not the cheapest if you want to get the good stuff. So yeah, and in my opinion, like, honestly, I don't think you guys really need this video for me to tell you that this brand, which I'm actually still not sure how it's pronounced, I think it's Laneige. I'm gonna check on a YouTube video, but you guys really don't need this video to know that it's a really good brand. I mean, it's carried by Sephora, and I'm not really here to review Laneige as much as I'm here to kind of like review the website in a way. The website, they're really helpful, they're really nice, like they were pretty helpful to me, but then again, I'm collaborating with them. They were good, they were really nice. I compared their prices to Sephora prices, and they were a lot cheaper. I'm gonna go through the list with you guys as well. And yeah, they're a pretty good website. I mean, if you're gonna purchase maybe one thing and you still want to save a couple of bucks, I mean, yeah, it's a really good idea to purchase from a website that's kind of cheaper than Sephora is. But also keep in mind, these items are not coming from, you know, if you're in the US, they're not coming from the US. If you're in Canada, they're not coming from Canada. They are coming from another country, so there's a chance you might have to still pay, what is it, something tax. So it's happened to me before when I'm collaborating with a shop and like a clothing store from the US, they send me their items but they forget to mark it as a gift or sample. I end up, like, for let's say $500 worth of clothing, I end up paying like another 100 and something just in taxes. And I don't even know like where they get these numbers from. Usually I get charged by DHL or UPS or USPS or whatever, and it's usually DHL that charges me a lot. I remember calling them and like just being so confused. I don't know where they're pulling these numbers from, to be honest, but keep in mind, if you're gonna save a couple of dollars here, are you gonna have to pay it there? I don't know. Just look into that, because it's not something that I had to go through with this. I didn't have to. I mean, they did mark this as mostly sample, I believe. Am I gonna get billed later? I don't know, but yeah, keep in mind. Yeah, so the website is pretty simple looking. They do carry a few brands. A lot of them I've never heard of. So they have Belief, Dr. Jart, Dr. Yart. Laneige, am I pronouncing this correctly? I'm so weird, like I don't even know how to pronounce it. Lope, L-O-P-E, Dorco, and then so they do carry a few brands that are, I believe, are they only Korean beauty or just generally Asian beauty? Let's see. So their website says, we buy cosmetics at wholesale price in Korea and ship them to you by K-Packet or EMS. You can buy at the price that Koreans buy in Korea. All products sold in our shopping mall are genuine, purchased from a local wholesaler, and are 100% refundable when confirmed as counterfeit. Ooh! And we will give you a coupon equivalent to 20% of the price purchase. So wait, there is such a thing as counterfeit Korean beauty? Like, why would you do that? Like, I kind of understand counterfeit like designer bags, because if it's done really right, you gotta go like really close, see the fabric and like see how it's sewn and cut. But with makeup, like you would know if it's fake Laneige makeup. Would it, like when you put it on your face, what's the point in having a bottle that looks like the bottle of the design? I don't get it. I didn't know. Well, I learned something. Another thing I was kind of worried about was some of this stuff are a lot cheaper than Sephora. Like I was comparing some of the prices of certain things and comparing it to Sephora, they're a lot cheaper. So I was like, how are you doing this? Like, are they fake? But then again, it makes perfect sense. They purchased it at the price that Koreans purchase it over there. I'm pretty sure once it gets here, and how excited we are with Korean beauty and how it's just blowing up, and it is genuinely amazing. Korean beauty is fantastic. I only hear amazing things about it. And my experience with it has been pretty decent so far. I mean, I tried some of these things before talking about them with you guys. So yeah, this is great. I'm pretty sure we make them more expensive here in Canada and in the US and Sephora everywhere. But let's give it a try. I don't know how to begin. I'm reviewing Laneige products, which I've had my eyeballs on for a very long time, and so I'm very excited. Also, as far as the shipping goes, it got to me within about a week, so I had a pretty great experience. Everything was packaged beautifully, nothing was bent, just everything came in perfect condition. I have purchased skincare before online, and unless it's from Sephora, because they also do a great packaging, things come a little bit crunched up, and that always kind of breaks my heart, because sometimes, you know, I want to unbox it. I don't want it to be broken before it gets to me. So let's do this. The first product I'm going to talk about is one that I've actually tried before, and that is this. What is this? Okay, before I start, let me just make sure I'm pronouncing Laneige correctly. I'm just gonna open some random reviewers' video to see how they pronounce this. I think it's Laneige. Okay, go on.
So as you guys have seen, I have been working on a ton of skincare videos. I am extremely passionate about skincare. There's just something about talking about skincare that makes me so insanely happy. And you guys have been really into it too, so I definitely want to keep that train rolling. It was a Korean skincare line called Laneige.
Laneige?
Quite a bit in the past.
Laneige? Laneige? What? No. Go on, Tati.
Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are finally doing it. We are putting to the test Laneige products.
Laneige?
Hoping that I am saying.
I'm so stupid. Review. Say it, girl. Say Laneige so I don't feel bad. Say it. It's not even in English. It's a beautiful language, but I don't know what you're saying, woman. Go on.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to do a very quick review on the Laneige lips.
God damn it! Laneige. Okay, let's do this. Okay, Laneige. I never said Laneige. What are you talking about? Okay, let's review. The first product I'm gonna review from this whole collection is the Laneige. I'm not okay with this. Laneige. The Laneige Special Care Lip Sleeping Mask in the flavor Berry. I have had experience with this before. I got a little sample of it from Sephora when I got 100 points. They gave me a little, like, tiny little one, and it lasted quite a long time, so I can only imagine how long this is gonna last me. Let's do this one. Okay, so on Sephora, this product would have been 24 Canadian dollars, and on Kosmeticsdirect it was only $17.34. That's an okay savings, especially if you're gonna purchase a lot of products. I mean, maybe it won't be worth you going that extra mile for maybe like $1 or $2, but if you're gonna be purchasing, let's say, a whole kind of collection of skincare stuff or a couple of them for yourself and other people as gifts, just get it like this. You're gonna be saving a lot of money in the long run, I don't know. But the only issue is it is in Korean, so if you do want to get this and kind of read the instructions, get an idea of what it is, you won't be able to. So what I just suggest doing is just go on the Laneige website or on Sephora and just get your information there. It really is what's in the bottle that counts, and the packaging is gorgeous, like really, it's beautiful. So basically how you apply this, pretty simple. It comes protected. You can always, I usually just throw this part out. It also comes with a cute little applicator. Usually with products like this, I hate putting my fingers in these. That's just like a bacteria medium. Like you put your finger in there and you just grow your whole family of bacteria in there. You don't want that. So it comes with a cute little kind of silicone applicator thing. I actually really appreciate it. Usually take this much out. I don't know if this is gonna focus. I usually take the smallest amount and I just apply it like all over. I mean, I'm still gonna touch my mouth, but I swear my hands are clean. I just kind of go like over my whole mouth and like a lower mouth area with this. It's a fantastic product. It smells really beautiful. It's really like strawberry candy scented. It's a beautiful smell. The product is excellent. Actually, the first time I used it, I was using the Bite Beauty sleeping mask, which is really thick, and I actually love wearing that kind of throughout the day, just because it's really hard for it to come off my mouth, like when I'm sipping coffee, things like that. It doesn't just come off. On the other hand, this one is really light. It goes on like kind of like a gel, and it's very slippery, it's very soft. So when you put it on at nighttime, you wake up in the morning, you're not really gonna feel anything there, but it's done its job. So you can tell that it's really moisturized your lips overnight. It's a very kind of a deep treatment. It's not as simple as like putting on a lot of lip balm and waking up the next day. It does do something. Let's move on to the next product. There isn't too much more I can say about a lip mask, which actually does its job. It smells fantastic. It doesn't have a flavor, but it has a beautiful scent. Next product. Okay. So the next product is the Laneige Special Care Water Sleeping Mask. Sleeping mask. So this product, I've been actually eyeballing this one at Sephora for the longest time. In Sephora, this is $33 Canadian, and on Kosmeticsdirect, it's $26.74. Again, not the hugest saving, but if you're gonna buy a couple of things, give it to your friends, or you're gonna buy a couple of things because you do go through it and you use it a lot, and you want to kind of stock up a little bit, especially products that don't really expire, like eyeshadows and things like that. I don't really think eyeshadows, okay, this is terrible, but I don't really throw out my eyeshadows after 18 months. I paid 100 and something for like an eyeshadow palette. I'm not gonna throw it out because it says it has expired. I still use eyeshadows that are like really old, and it's on my own eyes. It's fine, I'm not gonna die. So anyway, if you want to buy things that don't expire and you want to kind of save up and use them, or things that you use all the time, like face wash or soaps or things like that, it's a pretty good place to be purchasing a couple of things, or if you want to give them as gifts. So last night I put this on, cleansed my face, put this on, went to sleep, woke up. My skin is kind of glowing today and there's nothing on it, and I swear it's not oil. It's not oil. Usually it is, but right now it's not oil. This is just me. I have a couple of, do you see, this is the kind of acne I do get. It's not bumpy, it doesn't feel 3D, it's just there. It's just like a discoloration. It's like right under my skin, waiting to come out. It's threatening me. Anyway, enough about my acne. There's really nothing here about acne. A lot of it is just kind of moisturizing, brightening. That seems to be kind of the theme with Korean beauty products. A lot of them are focusing on making your skin look younger and more supple and more moisturized, and also brightening. I don't think anything I have is brightening, but I do know that with Korean beauty products, brightening is pretty important. A lot of their products are advertised to be brightening. I don't know what they really mean by brightening. Like my skin feels brighter today, because of the how moisturizing, or it just feels like there's water under my skin in a good way. I don't mean like I'm bloated, but it just feels like there's like a little bit of like dewiness, and it's not even like the oil, it's just how my skin is today. And so I'm actually excited because this did that like in one use. I'm very impressed. What more can I say about the product? Oh, it has a smell. It has a really pretty smell. Very like, it smells blue, like ocean. I think smells, I identify smells with colors. I think a lot of people do that. It's kind of like with flavors and colors, and this smells totally blue. It's beautiful. It doesn't smell like annoying, and once you put it on, it disappeared really quickly. So if you are kind of sensitive with scents, I think you should be okay with this. It's not that bad. Same with the sleeping mask, the lip sleeping mask. Once you put it on, you don't really feel like there's this thing there that is just like, you can smell it. On the other hand, the Bite Beauty lip sleeping mask does have a very strong sweet smell, and that just lingers for like a long time after you put it on, which is actually why I like it, because I'm a child and I like my lip things to have flavors and scents that last forever. But yeah. So the next product I'm gonna try out is actually one I've never tried before. I've never put this on my face. That's why I kind of kept my face like nice and clean, because I wanted to put this on just to see what happens. This is the Laneige Mini Pore Blurring Tightener. For some reason I thought this is a makeup base. I don't know why I thought that. Maybe I was looking at another Laneige product and I thought that like, but this is supposed to make your pores look small and to blur and tighten it. I'm gonna try this on because I do that nose strip thing every time I jump out of the shower. When my nose pores are all nice and open, I do that nose strip thing from Biore. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong too, but I put that on and I get all those weird little something heads. They're not black, they're kind of like white, getting those out of my nose. And I do have some pores around that area, you know. They're not that bad right now, but like they do exist. So let's put this on and see what it does. And to help me put my hair back, I have my Monarch Jewels Fairy Magic crown, because we do crowns here. We don't do simple hairbands. Life is too short for that level of basicness. JK, okay. Actually, let me fix the camera angle. I gotta see, come on. We're doing this so you see the crown, right? Okay, I have my mirror here, so if I look at this area and I'm kind of shook, don't worry. Let's try this out. So, oh, let's just see what this is actually. I didn't even do my research. I didn't even read on the Sephora website what this really is. All I know is that this is we're gonna get shook now. This product in Sephora is 42 Canadian dollars, and on the Kosmeticsdirect website it's $29.40. That's a lot of saving. I like that. That's the moment I became a little bit shook. I'm gonna overuse this word. Ironically, I think it's ridiculous. Let's see what it is. Okay, an oil controlling formula that lets achieve smoother skin and long-lasting makeup. Oh, so it is a base. I'm not crazy. It is a base. How did I know this? Maybe Kosmeticsdirect called it a makeup base or something. Okay, I like that. I do need a new makeup base. This is great. Solution for oiliness, pores, dullness, and uneven texture. We like that. Mini Pore Blur Perfector creates a protective veil to lock in nutrients from previous skincare products. Ooh, go Korean beauty product. Get it, girl. While reducing... That's pretty cool actually. While reducing skin's oil and shine and creating a perfect canvas for long-lasting makeup, mint water strengthens skin's barrier by delivering essential moisture. Ooh, I actually use mint water. My mom buys me rose water and mint water from a Persian grocery place, and I like use it as a toner and my skin goes ooh. And pine needle extract helps reduce the appearance of pores. It evens out skin surface for a smoother, healthier looking complexion. It has no parabens, sulfates, or phthalates. Dude, I can't pronounce that. I don't know what's wrong with me today. So let's try this. I love what I read. I love the fact that once you put this on, it's supposed to keep all those good stuff in and keep a barrier between your makeup and your face. I appreciate that. But I'm just gonna put this on. After this one, we're gonna review some cushion makeup, which has recently become my favorite thing. I told you guys when I did the previous Korean Beauty tryout, I told you guys that cushion makeup's not really my thing, and then I tried that one and I was shook. And I realized I actually do like cushion makeup, because before I go to work at 4:30 in the morning on a weekend, I go to work, yeah, that's terrible. I'm kind of becoming more and more lazy, but I do want to have some nice makeup for the day, especially sometimes I come home and I still want to go out, but then I don't want to spend an hour doing my makeup. It's really quick, it's a lot faster, and I just appreciate cushion makeup. This is like a chit chat review. Let's try this. Okay, let's put this on. Let's see what it does. I'm doing this because I don't really, actually fuck it, I want to touch it. Okay, let's try this. My camera just died when I was putting that on and telling you guys that it felt a lot like a very moisturizing makeup base. It kind of felt like having mixed the Smashbox makeup base, which is very slippery if you've ever touched it, mixing that with a really good expensive moisturizer. That's what it feels like. So I'm just gonna get a little closer and see. I actually really like this. It has killed a lot of the shine, the bad shine. Like, it still glows, you can still see like a little like, hey, but it's not it hasn't made it so matte that your skin just looks like dead. It's really nice. It feels very soft, but not like oily. This is, I really like how my skin feels right now. I actually really enjoy this, and I really appreciate that. I love using skincare where it's not like after 30 days you're gonna, it's like no, right away your skin feels happier and, you know, nicer and a lot better without having extra things on it, you know, without having like that oiliness. And but then you get that oiliness with serums. But yeah, this is what I mean. I really like it. Immediately I can see what it's doing. It's created like this soft thing for makeup to go over it, and I really just want to put makeup on it right now. Like, that's what I want to do. I want to put makeup on it. So we're gonna move on to the Laneige Layering Cover Cushion and Concealing Base. This is number 13 Ivory, and yeah, this is what the product looks like. I couldn't find this on Sephora. I don't think I could find it on Sephora. Let me just check. Yeah, I couldn't find this product in Sephora, but on the Kosmeticsdirect website, it's $25.40 Canadian, which is actually really good for a cushion makeup, especially when it's kind of a actually good brand like this and it's Korean Beauty. So putting all those things together, this is actually a really good price for cushion foundation. My drugstore foundation that is from Bourjois is what, like 36 or something, 38 Canadian dollars. I mean, it is 30 ml of product, which is like quite a lot, but yeah, I think it's a good price. So with this, you get some instructions in here, how to replace with refill. Oh cool, so you can actually buy the refill. Oh, that's why. Okay, so yesterday this was a little bit loose and I was like, why is this so loose? And I just realized why. This is meant to be like, you can replace it. Yeah. So apparently you can replace this part of it. So you kind of, this is so cool. I like this. So I don't have to throw out this whole chunky piece of plastic. I can actually keep it and just replace these. I think I like that actually. I wouldn't mind. Although I've never seen this in Sephora, it's gonna be kind of tough refilling it. I don't know if Kosmeticsdirect sells the refills, but even to get the whole set again, it doesn't seem like a crazy price. So far I'm happy with this. Let's pop this back in. So this is color 13 Ivory. I think it's gonna be a little bit too pale for me, but if you know me, I prefer too pale than too dark, because if I put on the too pale, I can actually fix it with how I use blush and contour. I can kind of make it look a little bit more normal, but when it's too dark, there's no way for me to kind of brighten up my face. I can fix the tone if my foundation's too bright for my skin tone, too light, but I can't really fix it if it's too dark. I think this is gonna be too bright, which is perfectly fine. First apply the concealer base on the left, press it with the upper part of the puff to absorb the content, then apply underneath around the eyes, layering zone. Okay, they suggest even going around the eyes. Okay, I like that. Let's see how it does. It kind of sounds more like it's a layering, cover, cushion, and concealing. So I feel like this is both a foundation and a concealer. I want to see what it does to my skin. I have very, very high expectations because it's Laneige we're talking about. Oh, there's two things here. Is that a refill? So now that I'm opening it, I notice it has two parts for me to undo. Is one of them a foundation and the other one a concealer? I am so confused right now, but so intrigued. First, apply the concealing base on the left. Oh, on the left. Okay, that makes sense. Press it with the upper part of the puff to absorb the content. Oh, so the one on the left is a concealing base. What? Crazy. Oh, okay. So apparently this one on the left is the concealing base. After covering blemishes, using the left one, use the bottom part of the puff to absorb contents from the layering cover cushion and apply it to the entire... Ooh, it's two products in one. I take it back. It's totally worth the price. If you're gonna get two products in one like this is so much easier because this means I can wake up at 4:30 in the morning, and as I'm doing my makeup, I don't even have to reach for my Fenty Beauty under eye concealer. In a perfect world, I can just use this. And I'm like, this is me genuinely being excited, guys. This is why I spend most of my days in Sephora, because this kind of stuff really excites me. Let's do it. So we have to use the first part of the cushion thing to pick up some products. Ooh. And then cover our under eyes and places where I normally apply concealer, which is under my eyes, kind of around the nose area. I feel like places where usually shadows appear, you try to brighten them up. I mean, at least that's what I do. It has a very, very, very light citrusy smell. I don't know how this is looking in the camera, but I really like it so far. It's a little bright so far. I think it's gonna look less weird once I start putting on the rest of the makeup. Okay, now that we have concealed, let's go and do the foundation part. So I'm just gonna kind of push this middle larger part into the big tub of magic. That looks very white. Oh, it's not that bad. I want to see the coverage. I wonder. Okay, it's a little bit bright. It's a little bit bright, but we can deal. We can cope with this. I like the smell. I actually really like the smell. It's really pretty. I don't have sensitive skin in regards to like scents and stuff like that, so I actually really appreciate it when my skincare has a little scent to it. Makes me like, I'm a kid. I like things that have flavors and scent. I wouldn't even be mad if like my skin cream had flavor. Why not? So the undertone of this is more pink, and then me, I'm a little bit more yellow. So that's when it gets crazy, but you know what? It's okay. We can blend. We can make our whole bodies this color so nobody knows I'm wearing the wrong foundation color. I mean, it's not that crazy. It's a little bit bright compared to the rest of my body, but isn't your face supposed to be a little bit brighter? But like not this much brighter, but just a little bit brighter. I'm okay with this actually. I can warm it up. I can warm it up. It's good. Let's see the coverage. I really want to kind of put it on and kind of see what the overall coverage is. I would say it's like light to medium coverage. The previous one, the previous cushion makeup that I reviewed on my last video was more of a medium to full coverage, I think, if I'm not mistaken. This is more, this is a little bit of a lighter coverage compared to that one. And I'm okay with it, honestly. If my skin is behaving, I don't really need full coverage makeup. Recently my skin's been okay, so I haven't really been going that crazy with how I apply my makeup. The hardest part for me is going around my eyebrows because I've used pomade already, and just kind of trying to like be super careful with like where I don't want to accidentally like delete my eyebrows. I mean, there's tattoo under them, but still. I used an auburn color today, so if I do erase it, you'll see black. Okay, I think this is okay. My crown's falling. I still have a lot of that lip sleeping mask on. Another thing I like doing when I got the sample for the lip sleeping mask from Sephora, another thing I was doing is, as I'm doing my face makeup, which takes anywhere from like 45 minutes to an hour, maybe a little bit more when I'm doing it for photo shoots, because in that case it's gotta be perfect. I would put it on like as a treatment, and then I would just kind of pat it off with tissue paper, and then I would apply my normal like matte lipstick, and it would be ready, you know, it would be like all ready and primed for makeup. So my impression of this, fantastic. It's a little bit bright for me, so if I want to get this again, I might go one shade lower, deeper. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it so far. It's a little bright, but you know, as I said, I prefer brighter than darker. Really impressed, really liking it so far. Very easy to use. At first, you gotta know what you're doing at first, but then once you get the hang of it, it makes perfect sense. I really appreciate having the 2-in-1 product. Yeah, definitely the concealer part is a little bit brighter, and it's a little bit more full coverage than the rest of it. So that's the only difference between the two products in there that I notice. For a concealer, I would go over it with, on the parts that I concealed, I would go over it with a little bit of powder, because I noticed that under my eyes it is creasing just a little bit. So I just go in with a powder to just stop that from getting worse. Okay, let's move to the next product. So far, I really like how my face is feeling right now. I'm gonna be reviewing the Ideal Shadow Quad, the number 2 Cafe Solo by Laneige. It's this packaging, and it's so pretty. Like, are you serious? So cute. And it's magnetic. Yeah, I like that. I really appreciate nice packaging. I haven't, as you can see, I actually haven't touched any of them, so it's gonna be my first time trying it. If you know me, which you do by now, I would probably never use this. I personally would never use this kind of applicator anymore. I used to use this when I was like a child, and it doesn't give you any control. I don't like it. Maybe the kind of a brush here, the angled brush, the tiny fluffy angled brush, that might be good for something. I'm just gonna go off screen and prime my eyes. As I do, I'm just gonna charge my camera a little bit more. This video is getting longer than I expected, and I'll be right back. Okay, my eyelids are primed and all ready to go. I'm just gonna do a quick look, very basic kind of smoky look using this palette. I really like the colors. I can definitely so far see myself using 3 of the 4 colors, all of them except the darker one, for work. As you guys know, I work in healthcare, I work in a hospital, and inside the lab I do come face to face with patients, so I don't really think it's appropriate for me to be wearing really dark makeup. I like more subtle things, but I'm gonna try and use all the colors in this palette actually. So I'm just gonna use the lighter one kind of under my brows. Very nice so far. Let's go into this shade right here. I'm just gonna pack that on. Ooh, I really like this. They're very easy to blend. Although the colors are on the lighter side, which I personally find them a lot easier blending, but just the feeling of the eyeshadows themselves, it's very, feels kind of creamy, but I know it's not creamy. No, it's not. Ooh, it's not creamy, but it feels like I can do this a little easier with the shadow between my fingers. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what that means, but it feels really nice and creamy. It's very easy to blend. I'm really enjoying blending it so far. It feels really good so far. Another thing I'm gonna do is actually something I've never tried before. I don't think I've done that with makeup before, but I'm recording this kind of in the start of my day, like doing my makeup. It's 3:20 p.m. It's not the start of my day, but it is when you wake up at 1 p.m. So this is technically my morning. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit this later tonight, so I'm gonna have a little entry when I get home. Just a quick like 1-2 minute entry letting you guys know how this stayed on my face throughout the day. So what I'm gonna do is actually, to be fair, I'm just going to powder under my eyes a little bit before I leave the house, and that's it. I'm not gonna powder anything else. I'm gonna put a little bit of setting spray over my face. I always do that, and we're gonna see how this stays on my face, because currently it kind of feels like I have a full face of Laneige makeup. I just kind of want to see how it lasts through the day, especially because I'm gonna go out with my mom in like an hour and I'm just gonna be out all day. So let's see how it goes, but let's just put on a little bit more. We're not done yet here. I just got an idea and I got excited. I think the first makeup guru that I saw doing that was Tati, like giving in like she was giving kind of like check-ins on like how it was doing after 3 hours. I think it's really helpful to do that, especially with a brand like this, which I feel like is put on a pedestal in a way, like, and even for me, I expect a lot from it. I'm packing that on, guys. Do you see this? Like, I'm doing a full, like, that's serious, okay? I would never put this, see, I would like never wear this for work. This is just a little bit too photo shoot for me. Like, I would never wear that for work like that. Like, let's make it a little bit smaller and I would probably wear that. The color definitely would wear it for work, but I wouldn't bring it like up to here, okay? Because that's just what I do normally. I shouldn't do that anywhere else. So now I'm just going to take, let's see, what should we do? I'm gonna take that darker color and I'm just gonna kind of go in a little bit with that just to see how that sits on the rest of the colors. This one seems to have slightly larger shimmers compared to the two colors before. Let's pick up a bit more. It's not that much darker when you apply it. It's ever so slightly darker. Yeah, once you apply it, you realize it's actually not that crazy of a color. At least like not to me, because you know, black is a dark color. This is like coffee with way too much cream. I really like it. I really like this. There's just a little bit of fallout, ever so slightly, nothing too crazy. But yeah, I want to really go crazy with this makeup, guys. This is like, I don't suggest doing, don't do this. This is so weird. Don't do it. I do it because I like it, but like, you don't, I'm not teaching you how to do your makeup right now. I'm just like packing that shit on. Don't do this, guys. To be honest, I'm pretty sure people who are purchasing Laneige would never do this to their face. Like, they wouldn't just be like, yes, avant-garde. Like, they would be like really proper ladies putting it a little bit, but we're not proper, are we? I want to put this product on as much surface area as I can just to see what it does in a couple of hours. All jokes aside though, I'm really liking it. I'm really liking the color. It really, like, you can make this eyeshadow palette work for you depending on what your skin tone is. There's a bunch of other shadows that you might find that are better on your skin tone. I chose this one because I do have other colors that are similar to this that I wear for work and I really like it, and I wanted some new things to wear for work. So if you go through my makeup, it's a lot of just bright colors, not a lot of appropriate work makeup, and so I just wanted to have some extra work things. But I'm really impressed with this. You can definitely make this look less avant-garde, you can make it look less weird, but we're not gonna do that here, are we? So I'm gonna take let's see, I'm actually thinking, what do I want to do? I'm gonna take some of that color again, not the darkest, kind of the second darkest color, and gonna pick it up with some fluffy smaller brush. We're gonna go under our eyes with it because we're already here. Let's make it worse. Ooh. I feel like doing that with whatever makeup I have Just kind of finishing off here, adding it to the bottom. It just completes the look so much. It's like, but what I've noticed is it really helps to have your concealer on already to help grab the makeup. Otherwise, it'll just go everywhere by the end of the day. I don't think that color is doing a lot under my eyes, so I'm just gonna take the darkest color we have and I'm gonna do that over again. Okay, that's better. That's better. Ooh, I think we are done with this. Oh, actually, one more thing. There is that really pretty color. I don't think I used that. No, I didn't use that at all. I'm just gonna take some of that and apply it on the inner corners. Ooh, shimmer. Ooh, nice and shimmery. Yeah, that always kind of opens your eyes up a little bit more. I would normally do it more carefully than this, but I'm like doing a really quick makeup right now. There. Okay, I like it. It's really nice. We're done. I really like this makeup. It's a little bit messy for my taste, and it's a little bit too extra for most people's taste, but now I'm gonna know what it's gonna do by the end of the day. So my review of this, very solid product. This on their website is Ideal Shadow Quad is $21.90. Not too crazy. Yeah, it's about the same price as a lot of other kind of palettes that I do have that have 4 colors in them. So for the quality, yeah, if you like more normal safe colors like this, pretty solid. It was really easy to blend. I actually enjoyed blending the colors into each other and blending it out because it was so creamy and nice to blend out. As far as that goes, probably one of the best eyeshadows I have with how easy they are to blend. But then again, it is a pearly shimmery color. I feel like those are generally a little bit easier to blend than your matte, strong, vivid colors, pigments like that. So let's review our last 2 products before my camera decides to die on me. So I have 2 lipsticks here to use, and one of them is a little bit more creamy and the other one is a lot more, not matte, but a lot more pigmented. So I'm gonna do the creamier one first and remove that and try on the darker one, which is what I'm gonna wear today. So the 2-tone lip bar stick on Sephora is $35 each, which is crazy. It's actually really expensive for lipsticks. But on Kosmeticsdirect is $18.68 Canadian. So definitely if you want to grab a few of these, you're going to save a lot more money buying it from Kosmeticsdirect than your nearest Sephora. It's a little bit pricey for, unless it's really special, I wouldn't pay $30-something for lipstick. But yeah, let's just remove a little bit of the sleeping mask. Okay, so the first one I'm gonna try out is, I don't know, what color is this? I'm trying to see like if it has a number. This one is called number 2 Red Blossom. So it's a lot creamier, it's a lot more moisturizing than I think the other one that I'm gonna try out. So kind of looks like this. I've already tried it on. Once you pull it down here, the product goes up, which is really fancy. I appreciate that. Oh, got some on my nose. It smells a lot like the sleeping lip mask. Very berry, strawberry like. So what I like to do is just hold it with the part that you pull in. That way it'll create an automatic ombre lip. You don't even have to try. Then you flip. You're done. That's it. That's how easy it is, and I absolutely love this. I can totally imagine myself wearing this for work. It's not too crazy. You have ombre lips and it took literally like 30 seconds. Okay, so my camera, which I was using, which is this one, kept dying. Like the battery just kept dying, and I would put it to charge and it was just, I have to put this to charge for a good like 30 minutes for it to have enough battery for me to just record the rest of this video. So I'm recording it on my iPhone. Which footage do you like more? Do you prefer this? Oh, now that I'm saying, I should fix that. I should fix that while it's picking up, or I can see it better. Do you like the quality of this better or do you like the quality of that one better as far as the visual goes? Do you guys like this quality for my kind of second channel makeup review videos, like tutorials? I still like to use my DSLR because it looks like nothing looks as good as a DSLR, I think, for videos. So for the second channel video, are you okay with this quality of video, or did you prefer the other one recorded on this camera? Let me know, because this is a lot easier for me to do as well. I've always wondered what you guys think about that. And I'm just gonna remove it and try the other one, which is I think gonna be a lot darker and I think a lot more pigmented than this one. The two-tone tint lip bar. Oh, okay, so it has even a different name. The first one was the two-tone lip bar, and this is the... Wait. I made a mistake, guys. The first one that I tried on, this one, which has the triangular kind of different color in there, is actually the two-tone tint lip bar. So that is the one I was using, and the color for that one was actually number 5 Apple Jello. So if you liked the first thing that I put on my lips, it's not called the Red Blossom. No, it is called the Apple Jello. So Apple Jello is this one that I said flip it upside down. So that's that. The second one I'm gonna try out actually looks even different and has a different name, but I didn't pay attention. It's called the two-tone lip bar, and the colors are split. And this one is the number 2 Red Blossom. So let's go ahead and use this. This one's kind of interesting because I don't think you can really do an ombre with this one, but I'm wondering, like, how do you put this on? I'm gonna try and figure it out without any explanation here. I'm just gonna confuse myself. Gonna kind of try and put the pale color on the outside like that. Pigment. Yeah, that was kind of easy too. Just gotta kind of move it around a little bit. Ooh. I like that. That was super easy. Ooh, I like that. Okay, I just figured it out. The one on Sephora that is $35 is actually the lipstick, which makes more sense, I think, to me, because it's makeup, you know? There's a lot better lip care products that you can purchase in the $30 range, 30-something dollar range. To my understanding, Sephora doesn't carry the more moisturizing, the lip care stick, or what was it? The two-tone tint lip bar. So Sephora doesn't carry this one, to my understanding, but they do carry this one, which is more, in my opinion, makeup. So I just want to see what Sephora says about this second product I just put on. A unique dual colored lipstick with a custom oblique shaped tip to provide perfect ombre lips in seconds. Yeah, that actually was pretty easy to do. This is great. I really like it. Semi-matte formula. It's the ultra glossy semi-matte formula. Ultra glossy and semi-matte? I don't know what that means. Ultra glossy and semi-matte. It can't really be both. I would say it's more ultra glossy than semi-matte. It's not really matte at all, actually. The color is really beautiful. The packaging is beautiful. I appreciate how quickly it is to create an ombre look with it. And if you've had troubles creating ombre looks in the past and you love that, and you love this brand, you know, I guess I can see why you would purchase this for $35. But personally, I think that you can actually create an ombre look with any other lipstick that you have, if you just spend like a minute working on it. So, and you could probably do a better ombre than this. But I love it. I think it's really great. I'm very happy that I have it. I can't really complain about it. I'm just comparing it to other things that I have because I feel like the whole theme of this video was, can you save money shopping from Kosmeticsdirect? I really like their website. It's a lot simpler compared to other websites. It's easier to use. They don't have a lot of products yet. I think they're a newer shop to my understanding. But I really like and I really appreciate the whole concept of purchasing it at the price that Koreans pay and kind of trying to buy it a little bit cheaper than what you normally would pay purchasing it from Sephora. If you love this brand, if you love Korean beauty, which I totally understand why you would, my skin just feels so much better today. I don't know how the makeup is gonna last during the day. I'm gonna check you guys in at the end of the day, but so far I'm really happy with just how my skin feels. I don't know if it looks good to you guys. I just really enjoyed blending in that color and making that eyeshadow as dramatic as possible. I just generally like how it feels. I like how my face feels today. I appreciate how it felt when I woke up. Great products. I definitely see myself repurchasing the Special Care Water Sleeping Mask. I can see myself repurchasing this. I could actually see myself repurchasing this. I'm gonna try this with other foundations though, and I'm gonna use it as a base with my other foundations and the ones that I use more frequently. And if it really works out for me, I can see myself repurchasing this as well. And I feel like if I were to buy this like full price and not getting any discounts, I would probably buy it from Kosmeticsdirect, because even if I have to wait maybe a little bit more to get it, I'm not even sure if I have to wait a bit more than how quickly Sephora would send me stuff. I am saving a little bit of money, and I already know that, you know, it's gonna come, it's gonna have Korean on it, but I know what it is, I know what I'm gonna do with it. But I had a lot of fun doing this review with you guys. Super excited to add these to my daily routines, try them out, see how they work out for me in the long term. And yeah, super excited. I think I already want to buy another the water sleeping mask for my mom, because she loves everything that the next day makes her skin feel like there's just like moisture under it, like there's a little bit of water glowing. She loves that so much, so I can see myself getting that for her, or even maybe just giving that to her and getting myself another one. But yeah, that's about it. I had a lot of fun making this video for you guys. I'm falling more and more in love with Korean beauty products. I hope that we get more of them here in Canada and Sephora, so that I can just kind of play around with them more. And I hope that they don't end up being too expensive, because they are fantastic products and it just kind of sucks having to like possibly pay like hundreds for them. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I just want to thank Kosmeticsdirect for partnering up with me and coming up to me with this idea to make another video using Korean beauty products. I really enjoyed collaborating with them. I really enjoyed the products that I chose, and I mean, I knew this brand was going to be kind of fantastic, so nothing bad to say about that. On the parts that Kosmeticsdirect could kind of influence my experience, the shipping was pretty quick, packaging came in perfect condition, it was fast, and they were always responsive, so I really appreciate that. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this. Also, let me know, do you like this camera better than the other one? Do you like the sound and everything better, or did it look better when I was on the other camera? Let me know. What do you like? Do you not care? Does it even matter? But yeah, I really enjoyed making this video for you guys. Before the outro, I'm just gonna do a little quick check-in with you guys at the end of the day before I remove the makeup to let you guys know how it did. So that's about it. Much love. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Can I make my intro? Go on. You. Okay, you put the salt on the burger. Go on. Yeah. Put the peppercorn on. She just decided to spice up our meal. Okay, go on. Go. Are you done? Is it good now? Okay, thanks. Okay, now that it's quiet in the background, it has been about 5 hours since the makeup's been on. The lighting is not the best. It's still kind of bright out though. I'm just gonna look in the mirror better. So the foundation, in the areas where usually foundation goes weird, it has, you know, it hasn't stayed any better than my other foundations, like around my nose area, over my lips, under my lips, basically to the T-zone. The foundation has gone a little bit weird. Under my eyes, even though I put some under eye powder over it by Laura Mercier, the little under eye powder, it's still gone a little bit weird. But to be honest, my other foundations and concealers, after 5 hours or so, if I don't maintain it, it doesn't look any better than this. So I'm not too surprised with that. The part that I am really happy with is actually the eyeshadow. It hasn't fallen. I never had to really clean up any fallouts. Even though I did pack it on there, it stayed on really well. The color is still very, very pretty. And so yeah, very happy with how the eyeshadow lasted. The makeup on the rest of my face, it stayed pretty well. Like, I didn't do anything crazy. I didn't sweat. I'm pretty sure after 8 hours, given that I sweat a little bit, it is going to go worse than this. So today was kind of a good day. It wasn't too hot, wasn't rainy, nothing weird happened. It was just kind of sitting on my face, you know. That's it. That's about it. I'm still happy with it. I don't plan to remove this makeup anytime soon. I can still go for another maybe 2-3 hours before it goes ultra weird, but really into it. Definitely still, as far as the cushion foundation and concealer duo goes, really worth the price. I'm actually very impressed with it. The lipstick, obviously, it didn't last at all, and I don't think it was meant to last. It's very creamy, and I don't think it's meant to last, but my lips do feel nice and soft. Usually after a day of wearing nothing, you know, keeping it dry all day, or a day of wearing matte lipstick, my lips go kind of a little bit dry, a little bit unhappy. But after pretty much a couple of hours of wearing that, it does feel nice. It feels like I had some lip balm on, you know, the one that was a little bit more pigmented that I did an ombre lip with, and I had to figure out how to use it. So yeah, that's about it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.